Hey guys, how you doing? This is Juan with Liberty Graphic Designs. Don't go anywhere. Today we're going to be making a video on DTF. Our very first video on DTF, so don't go anywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna make a video on DTF. This is gonna be my very first video, not the very first time doing DTF. I've actually been doing DTF for quite a while, but this is actually the first video that we're gonna be doing on DTF. Some of you may know I've been doing soccer uniforms since 2004, and some of those transfers that we put on those uniforms, like for example when you see the numbers on the back and you see those very small logos, some of them, that's how they were made. However, you know, you never see me doing DTF, so don't think that this is the first time that I'm going to be working with DTF. I actually went with a friend of mine in Dallas yesterday. Today is the I don't even know what today is. Today is Friday, but I don't know what date today is. Today's the 28th. Wow, the 28th of January 2022. And anyways, I went with a friend of mine yesterday in Dallas, the person that I get all my soccer uniforms from, and I asked him to, you know, give me some DTF. That's what he does. He does DTF prints. He sells them online, and I told him to make me some. So I got this one. This is all soccer related, like from Mexico, Mexican teams. This one is called Santos Laguna. Another one, this one is called Atlas. Atlas is right now the champions in Mexico for soccer. So that's why you see that it says Campeón. And then the dates, does it have the dates? It says 2021. So, and then Tigres. Everybody knows who these teams are in Mexico, at least for, you know, for that matter. As you can see, the prints are like very big, well, especially this one. The Tigres one is really big. And let me show you how big the other ones are. So you can see, I mean, there's not small prints. No, they're very good sizes. And then Santos Laguna. I'm actually a Chivas fan, but I didn't want to get none of those. And I'm also gonna work with one that somebody sent me a while back. Yeah, they sent me this one. So honestly, I don't like it. It's very low quality. This one right here is very, very low quality. That's why I never did it, and you never saw me do or make a video with this one, because the colors are not even right. I mean, they're not vibrant. It just doesn't make, I don't know, it's just really low quality. A lot of you know who this person is. Yesterday on Rye's video, just so you know, he claims that he's the best in DTF. Anyways, whatever, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right? But anyways, for that one, I'm gonna use it. Dang it. Sorry guys, I'll keep coughing a lot, because if some of you know, I was actually sick coming off of it. But for that one, I'm gonna use this shirt that is already been, you know, tested on. So that's what we're gonna use this one for this one right here, because I really don't like this logo. Again, the colors are not right. You'll see. So let's start printing them, and that way you guys can get an idea of how good the quality is, because we're gonna put them on different shirts. That way you guys, if you guys have any ideas of how well it works on certain materials, you'll get to see it here. Okay, so one of the things that you have to be really careful with DTF, it's moisture. So Like for example, this shirt is 100% polyester. This is from C Sports. You can get this one. C Sports, you can get it through SNS. You can get it through SNS. 100% polyester. Even though it's 100% polyester, you still want to pre-press it because the moisture in the fabric can affect your DTF. So I'm going to pre-press it for 5 seconds. My press has a Teflon sheet at the bottom, so that's why you're not going to see me put in a Teflon sheet. And if you notice, I also have a Teflon sheet, or it's actually a Teflon cover on the bottom and on the top. So again, that's why you're not going to see me using a Teflon sheet or any sort of protective whatever, right? So like I said, on this one, we're going to use my logo, and all of these are going to be cold peel. And I'm pressing, can you see it? No, you cannot see it. But I'm pressing at 315 for 15 seconds. On polyester, however, you want to go lower, maybe to 285, 290 max. And in this case, I'm going to be pressing at 315 for 15 seconds. 100% polyester, you want to go a little lower than that so you don't burn or scorch the polyester. So to prevent that, if you guys want to prevent scorching your polyester, get you 2 plies of butcher paper and put it on top where it covers the entire shirt. So, but on this one, we're not really worried about scorching the polyester or anything, because these shirts are just for the video. We're gonna do it like this without any protective sheeting. We are gonna be pressing this transfers at 315 for 15 seconds. And we're just gonna set it aside. On this one, if you notice, I didn't get any scorching, even though I don't have the extra protective. So you saw that's 15 seconds, and this is 100% polyester. Okay, so for our next, we're gonna use a Gildan, and this is a 50-50 blend. Okay, so 50% polyester, 50% polyester, 50% cotton. And on this one, I do want to make sure that my print it's nice and straight. So if you want to thread, if you have a machine that you can thread your shirts, go ahead and thread them. Again, this is just a video. I don't care about that. I don't care about threading it. I don't care about the moisture, the extra moisture. I really don't care. But on this one, I do want to make sure that my shirt is nice and my print is nice and straight, because this right here are going to be more than likely gifts. So we're going to pre-press for 5 seconds, and I'm going to try to keep on talking throughout the whole video so you guys can see that it's in real time. So again, pre-press it for 5 seconds to get some of the moisture out. In this case, I didn't thread the shirt on the machine, so it will be wise to let it to pre-press it a little longer. 5 seconds for me is good enough. And for that one, I guess, let me see. Yes, it doesn't really it doesn't really matter which logo I put in here. So for this one, I'm going to use this jig. And this is just to kind of ensure or help me align it to where it's right in the center. Not only in the center, it's also straight. And like for example, right now, see if I line up. Let me bring it up to where I want it to be. See right now, you cannot see the arrow on the video, but right now I'm right in the center on the top. But this ruler, it actually helps a lot because I can line it up, and then now I can see that the bottom of my shield, it's off. So the ruler is going to help me align it to where I really making sure that it's right in the center. Just like that. And again, we're gonna be pressing this for 15 seconds at 315 degrees. And again, I keep on talking so you guys can see it's real time. I'm not doing any tricks and I'm letting it in there for longer periods of time. It's nothing but 15 seconds. There you go, 15 seconds. So all of these are gonna be cold peel. I'm not gonna mess with them, I'm leave them alone. So I'm just gonna set it aside. And this is gonna be another one that is gonna be 100% polyester. The other shirt was a C Sport. This is a Sports Tech from Sanmar, model number ST. So S as in Sam, T as in Tom, 350. That's the model number if any of you want to get this shirt from sanmar.com. So pre-pressing it again, 5 seconds. My press is already set at 5 seconds for the pre-press. Just want to make sure that I get all my wrinkles out and bring my jig back in here. I line it up, and for that one we're gonna use this logo, Santos Laguna. This one I'm not gonna use well, let me use it just in case. Make sure you see I was off a little bit. So there you go. Dang it, I moved it. There you go. And bring it back. And again, pressing it for 15 seconds. This video is going to be very long, but I do want you guys to see that I'm not doing any tricks. Everything is pressing at exactly 15 seconds. So there's that one, 100% polyester. And all I'm doing is just moving the shirts out of the way to let them cool down. This one right here, it's gonna be from Vela Canvas. There you go, Vela Canvas. On this one, I don't remember the model number. I'll owe you the model number, guys. But this is a V-neck, obviously from Vela Canvas. And the reason why I'm using this one is because of the what do you call it? The poly blend. This one is 57 cotton and no, I'm sorry, 52 cotton, 48 polyester. And the reason why I'm doing different types of shirts is because this is DTF. And I want you guys to see how it behaves between poly blends versus 100% polyester, stuff like that. So for this red shirt, we're gonna use this one. It'll go really good with the actual shirt. And let me get this little trusty tool right here. On the V-necks, a little trickier to align this. Not really, but just like that. I'm gonna move that up so I can bring the ruler. Oh, look at that. I was almost on the spot right there. And then if you notice, my collar is on top of my press. If you guys don't care about the collar being pressed on the other side of the shirt, then go ahead and press it like that. If not, you can always go ahead and thread the shirt on the machine if you have something like this that you can thread it. But I really don't care. Like I said, these shirts are just for the video. They're not for customers. They're just for me and for the video. So again, 15 seconds. Keep saying that. I don't know why. But the reason why I'm doing everything or talking throughout the whole video so you guys can see that it's 15 seconds. So there you go. Now this one right here is gonna be a little this is gonna be good for the test because the Fox, for those of you that know who this team is, Atlas, their team mascot is a fox, and the fox is very small line, so that's really good for DTF so you guys can see how it's gonna behave. And last but not least is gonna be another one, another Vela canvas, same as the last one, the red one. The only difference is that this one is gray, and this one is gonna have the biggest logo of them all. So let's pre-press it. 5 seconds for the pre-press. And then I bring the shirt back because I want to line it up, especially for this one, because this one is such a big press. I mean logo. And this one, I'm gonna have to have the stars go up really high, up in the chest. Let's bring our tool. And for this one, I'm just gonna line up the shirt on top. Let me see. Making sure it's nice and straight. And to me that looks to me that looks kind of crooked, but the jig says it's straight. Yeah, to me it looks very crooked. Well, we'll see when it's printed, because the jig says it's straight, but to me, well, no, I guess it is straight. I'm just making sure that the print, because you can see how big the print is. I mean, it's taking the whole plan almost, and my plan is 20 inches. For something this big, for a print this big, you know, that is 20 inches, it's not 20 inches, it's like 19 inches long. For something that big, you want to, you know, give it a little extra. Don't stop it at 15 seconds. But again, I'm just gonna do it at 15 seconds because that's what the video is all about DTF, making sure that everything works as it should. So I'm gonna bring this over there. The other one should be ready to go. Let me bring this first one. So here's a very first one that I printed. Yeah. So, I mean, there you go. Like I said, the colors are way off for my logo. But let me show you real close. Excuse me, guys. See those lines? This is what I was saying. That is the very low quality. Like very, very low quality. I mean, maybe, and I'm not even stretching it, guys. And if you look at the lines and the blue line, you see how bad it looks? Yeah, so, I mean, if I was to sell something like this, I would not sell this. This is like very low quality. You can see right there where it says exist and 2. Trust me, on the video, yeah, you can see it right here on the, look at that. I mean, that is crappy. Okay, so another thing that we do on DTF is once you print it, and this one I stopped it because I want the pre-press to go away. We're gonna press it again for another 15 seconds. And the second press is just so you can lock the adhesive with the actual garment. That way it'll last longer. The reason why you saw me stopping it right away is because it was my pre-press cycle. So there you go. Right now everything should be ready to go. Everything should be nice. The ink and the garment should be locked in place. It shouldn't crack, and it's not cracking. So that's exactly what you want to see on a DTF. If you don't press it correctly and you go to pull it like that, you'll see cracks in there. I mean, you'll see how bad I pulled it. Look at that. Can you see it? Let me show you on the side. See that? That's how bad I pulled it. I mean, nobody that wears a shirt like this is gonna pull it that much. But from the beginning, that was just very low quality. This right here, this will be an embarrassment to sell. I will not. This is the one that dude sent me that claims that he's that he's the best in the United States. Yeah, whatever. So this is the one that I got from Dallas, and this is the small lines that I was telling you about. This is perfect to test DTF. Look at that. Do you see the release? The release was perfect. I mean, there's literally nothing. Now, if I show you, what did I do with the other one? I don't even know what I did with the other one. But if I show you on the other one, you can still see ink on the actual paper. So again, what we're gonna do, my press is set at 5 seconds for a pre-press. Just bringing it down and then up to reset that, and now it's gonna go to a full 15 seconds. So now we're gonna be pre-pressing it again for 15 seconds. And this is what you wanna do, those tests, you know, make sure that if you're gonna sell something like this, make sure you order a couple of prints extra so you can do your test kind of like I did, and you can tell it's hot. So now if we do that test, see that? Dang, that's hot. And you can see how much I'm stretching it, and you don't see no cracking. Again, you'll see how much I stretched it, because look at that. You'll see how I put a bunch of wrinkles on the garment. Now if I show you over here where I didn't pull it, there's nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it here, because I know somebody's gonna be like, why didn't you put it on the big one? See that? I mean, the reason why I didn't want to put on this one is because it was a nice shirt. I just destroyed it. But you know, that's what you want to see on your what do you call it, on your DTF. Now this shirt looks really ugly. I shouldn't have done that. Anyways, this is gonna be the pre-press, just to see if I can bring the shirt back to its original shape. Sort of, kind of. Okay. Man, that. Anyways, so that's what the red one looks like. Let's grab this blue one. Okay, so you guys saw the. Oh, actually, let's peel this one and see. Okay, and this one I lost the one of the points of the star, and then you're gonna press it again for the 15 seconds, and I wait for the press to go off. We got 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, so like I said, on this one, we lost on the star. We lost the little part right there. This is what I was saying. If you guys are gonna be pressing on t-shirts like this that have a lot of cotton, make sure that you pre-press them a little longer to get all the excess moisture off of here. And when it comes to stretchability, it's right there. I honestly didn't want to do that because, well, I'm gonna throw them in the washer so you guys can see them later on. Now here's where the real test is gonna be with the 100% polyester. The reason why I said the real test is because polyester is the one that's gonna destroy most of it. But at the same time, polyester is going to be the one that is going to hold the best. One thing I didn't notice, oh no, it comes off. Okay, so we're going to press it for the 15 seconds. And here we go. And the reason why I said this is going to be the real test is because if you guys remember, this one was in a 100% polyester. And I want to do the same thing with this one like I did to this one. Let's take it off. So I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit, because when it's warm, it's obviously gonna stretch more. So yeah, that's pretty cool to the touch. And let's stretch it and see what happens to it. See? Dang, nothing. And you can tell me I'm stretching the heck out of it, because look, it's not even going back to its original shape. See that? I mean, it's and it's not coming off. So It looks like it's got boobs. Okay, so I'm just gonna press it back to kind of sink the ink back in place. But yeah, it's not. Oh, I guess you can fix it. Yeah, it's fixable. Okay, and last but not least, it's gonna be this big old print. This thing is huge. So, and if you notice, I'm not doing anything special. I'm not, you know, rolling it or being careful. And look at that, ink release completely came off. Everything. I don't have any mistakes, none whatsoever. So now we're gonna press it for the 15 seconds just to lock in the ink. And on this one, I'm not gonna do the stretch test because I really like that. I really like that print, and I don't want to distort it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw all 5 shirts in the washer. Let's turn this off. We don't need that anymore. It's a lot of steam. And there you go. There's the DTF. Now, hand feel. You can feel it because you know it's there, but you really cannot. So let me see if you guys can hear this. That shirt. That's the print. They feel really, really good. All of them feel good. This one is the one that is actually a little, feels a little thicker because of the polyester. That's the only reason why. This one feels a little more of vinyl-like. But this one, yeah, I guess they feel a little bit like vinyl. Yeah, they're all gonna feel like vinyl because, you know, it's ink. Where's the other one? And then this one. Yeah, there's actually a difference between the two. Between this one. All of these feel the same. And then this one right here, it does have a different feel to it. This one right here, it actually feels a little smoother. This one, the one that I don't like. This one feels a lot smoother than this one. This one you can actually feel like a vinyl. This one, you can tell it's a transfer, but it does feel a little softer than this one. I'm sorry guys, my camera actually stopped recording. What I was saying is that this one right here, it actually has a softer feel, but I mean, they all feel like plastic. You know, plasticky, like a transfer. Now, can you compare DTF to screen printing? No, especially if you use water-based inks. There's definitely, you cannot compare DTF to water-based screen printing. Water-based screen printing, excuse me guys, there's definitely no feel to it. So you cannot compare to that. Now, plastisol, you still cannot compare it because this right here it feels like a transfer. It feels like vinyl. Whereas screen printing, once you wash it, you will get that breathability. They won't be as hot as transfers. So no, you cannot compare it. Like for example, this one right here, that's got a big old print. You know, you cannot compare it to screen printing. Definitely cannot. But you know, the colors and everything, they're spot on. So again guys, this is it for this video. This is I really like this one because it's such a big print. Then we have the which one is this one? Atlas Campeón. You can't see it because it's all folded. Let me save this that one. Sorry guys, I'm still a little sick, trying to get rid of this dumb thing. Then we have they're all Atlas Campeón. DTF. This is the one that dude sent me. I really don't like this one. It's very low quality. Even though it feels softer than this one's, it's very low quality. The print is just like bad to begin with from the start. It's like, and then Santos. Now, one thing I wanted to show you guys, I apologize, I did not notice that my camera stopped recording. But the adhesive on this one's, it actually went right through it, because if you notice, I did not thread it, the shirts on the machine. I just printed on top of each other. And when I went to take them apart, the adhesive got stuck to the top, to the back. It's not a bad thing, it's actually a good thing, because that's telling me that the adhesive on all these prints actually went right through the fibers, and they're grabbing on really good onto the fabric, which is really good. You know, it's gonna last longer. Now, I'm gonna throw, this is gonna be, excuse me guys, this is gonna be it for this video, but I'm gonna go throw all of these shirts in the washer, and I'm gonna wash them several times, not just once. I'm gonna keep on washing them and washing them. So I'm gonna end the video right here, but I will keep you posted on how good these shirts are actually holding up. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I will be posting pictures on Instagram to let you know how many washes have I done with those, with all of them, and how good are they holding up. Now, my friend that I got those from, if you guys want the information, just so you guys get an idea, for all of these right here, I paid $5 a print, okay? Even for the big one, the Tigres, let me show you again. This one right here, I paid $5. Now, does he charge different or more for these ones that are bigger? Because this is 3 times bigger. I don't know. But I will leave the description, I'll leave all the information. So if you guys want to get some of these prints or your own prints, that's what he does. I'm gonna leave his information in the description below. That way you can contact him if you guys want to get prints. Like I said, either these ones or your own, and have them printed. So thank you guys. It was a pleasure like always. If you have any questions again, let me know in the comments below. God bless you. Make sure you subscribe and you ding the bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. Stay tuned, because there's more videos coming up on sublimation. There's a lot more sublimation videos coming up. We got several more videos coming up, excuse me, coming up on the laser. And we're also starting to make videos on screen printing. So those are coming up next month on screen printing. Yeah, just make sure you stay tuned. It was a pleasure like always, guys. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. God bless you, and I will see you later. Bye bye. Adios.